Itai, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I heard you flew in the cockpit to get here. You flew...
Oh, actually I did.
How was that?
I did. I'm a pilot, so I've been flying for 48 years.
Wow.
קייטלין ג'נר היא הרבה דברים, גם טייסת. אבל לכאן, לישראל, היא הגיעה על תקן אחת הטרנסג'נדריות המפורסמות בעולם.
Fabulous. Oh my God.
וכאורחת הכבוד של מצעד הגאווה בתל אביב.
Caitlin Jenner, hello, welcome to Israel and thank you for this interview.
Well, you know what? It is a pleasure to be here.
What's planned for Friday,
Right.
the big pride parade in Tel Aviv? You're going to be on a truck? What are you going to do?
You know, that is an excellent question. I have no idea. That's a great question. I think I'm going to be on a float, which is great. I can handle that. You guys need to do a better job in marketing because people don't realize really what Israel is all about. You are the most tolerant, understanding people out there. And the world doesn't know that.
לחלקכם ג'נר מוכרת כאבא של הקרדשיאנס.
I'm very optimistic about the future.
Good.
And I haven't felt that way in a long, long time.
I had 10 kids. I have the 25th grandchild in the oven right now. Okay, number 25. And so...
Do they call you grandma?
Yes, and so... No. I'm not going to tell you what they call me. But my daughters, they asked me, oh my God, what are we going to call you? I thought about it for a second. I said, Dad. I said, call me Dad.
Really?
I said, yeah. I said, I'm your father. I'll always be your father. I'll die being your father. But what they do a very good job. They go, my dad, she does this, or my dad, she. And they change the pronouns. And they're very good at it. It always surprises me every time I hear them do that.
ויש גם מי שמכיר אותה טוב יותר כאלופה האולימפית ממונטריאול 76. לפני 10 שנים, במהלך מתוקשר, יצא מהארון כאישה טרנסית.
So can I take my ponytail out? Yeah, why not, huh?
Are you a woman?
Yes, for all intents and purposes, I am a woman.
ומאז היא בעיקר נמצאת בכותרות ולא תמיד בצד של הקהילה שלה. גם בארץ יש מי שהביעו ביקורת על הגעתה, והנה תשמעו, לא בכדי.
And as long as I'm president, we will always protect women's sports. Men will not play in women's sports.
As far as with the trans community, is keeping biological men out of women's sports. And I have been, because I know I've lived it. I've lived being trans, I've lived in the sports world, and it just isn't fair.
הנושא הזה של טרנסיות בספורט נשים הוא מורכב. גם בתוך הקהילה הגאה צריך לומר את זה, אבל טראמפ, מאז נבחר, לקח את הדברים רחוק הרבה יותר.
You've been fighting that issue together with President Trump. You're supportive of President Trump. But I must ask you, you know, that's one subject President Trump he's very advocate about it regarding the trans community. But he also says no trans in the military.
There will be no more critical race theory or transgender for everybody forced onto our brave men and women in uniform or on anybody else for that matter in this country.
He says no, there's no such thing. There's only two genders.
Male and female.
For you, as a supporter of Trump, isn't that something that bothers you?
I watch it very closely. Yes, he is a friend of mine. Trump is not, you know, he knows I'm trans. He's known me forever. He knows trans people, it's this and that. Yes, he did say there's only, you know, the government is only male and female. Honestly, I really don't have a problem with that.
Why?
Why? He also said that the official language of the United States is English. That doesn't mean you can't speak Spanish in our country, okay? And it's the same thing there. We can deal with all these issues, okay? We went too far to the left for the last 10, 15 years. Trans people have been used as a political issue for so long. It's such a small percentage of the population. They went too far for the left for too long. I say keep politics and politicians out of these issues.
שונאי להט"ב יש גם בפוליטיקה הישראלית.
You came to Israel. You said Israel has a marketing problem. But Israel also has a very right-wing government. Some of them were participated in the past in parades against the pride parades. Donkeys were there with them.
לבוא בלב ירושלים, לעשות פרובוקציה, לעשות מצעד שכל כולו התרסה.
I really don't care what these people say. I think they're just a bunch of idiots and they don't know what they're talking about.
הביקור שלה בארץ הוא פרי שיתוף פעולה של משרד החוץ, משרד התיירות ועיריית תל אביב-יפו. היום סיירה בבארי וראתה מקרוב את זוועות 7 באוקטובר.
I can't even imagine what it's like to be in this room and your whole family was in it, you know? Yeah, me too. I wasn't here and I can never understand it.
בימים הקרובים תמשיך ג'נר להפיץ את אורה של ישראל בעולם, ומצד הגאווה הוא לגמרי הזדמנות לקצת הסברה ורודה, אבל זו גם הזדמנות להזכיר שגם היום, בישראל 2025, אין שוויון זכויות מלא לבני ובנות הקהילה הגאה.
Reason I support Israel is because you're worth it. Israel is worth it.
Caitlin, Jenna, thank you so much for taking the time and speaking with us.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you.